right.
So there you go. Ugh, Tim Cast. I saw that Tim Pool was doing the Crowder simping.
Oh, no.
Look, I'm excited to see what Crowder's got for us this week. He says this week he's going to war.
Yeah, this week he's going to fight like hell.
He's going to fight like hell with his wife. He's going to release all the medical records, all the mental health records, which, again, I don't think you're allowed to do.
Yeah, I already broke this before, but I sent the proof to you. I think I figured out where their relationship problems began.
Oh, where's that?
With the whole celibacy up till the night of marriage.
That's right. Yeah, the Crowder celibacy.
He wrote
thing.
an op-ed about it too, about marrying the right way, and it's just like,
waiting until this is it from 2015. This is Crowder. Waiting till the wedding night, getting married the right way, by Steven Crowder. Ugh.
That's a lady who thought he could throw way better dick than he could.
Oh, look. It's the happy couple, August 2012.
Mm-hmm.
It's so that means he waited like 9 years to have a kid with this woman?
Apparently, if they got married in 2012.
You waited for 9 years to impregnate that. So wait a minute. We're toying with the idea that this guy's repressing serious homosexual urges, right?
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't fuck before he's married. He marries a woman and finds out that he finds girls icky and won't inseminate her for 9 years. And then once he inseminates her, goes crazy, starts being verbally abusive, runs away, isn't even there for the birth of the kids, buys his own house, gets a divorce lawyer. I'm sorry, but the gay puzzle is starting to come together.
It's either that or he's just having a midlife crisis way ahead of schedule.
Maybe. As anyone who's read my abstinence column here at Fox News Opinion could guess, oh, God.
That's right. He has zero experience. He wove into that little battlefield with no prior knowledge.
You have to, like, even women, even ones that aren't hoes, would even tell you, you got to test drive the car before you buy it. You can't not fuck. Fucking is a thing that fixes awkwardness sometimes. Fucking is a thing where you're like, oh, yeah, that's right. We really enjoy doing this. We're kind of into each other, blah, blah. Like, fucking is helpful. Fucking is medicine. Fucking is good.
That's right. I'm making medicine right now.
You don't not do it before you decide you're going to marry the person. I'm sorry, but whether or not they've got a nice high and tight puss or a good throbbing cock is part of whether or not you love them.
Sex is a part of the relationship. To get married before you know if that part works seems kind of dumb.
It's part of how hot they are. If you've got a beautiful looking woman, but she's got a pussy like a slug tail, you're going to go, what the fuck am I doing here? I can't do this forever.
People are like, dude, what are you doing with little Butterface over there? Trust me, that snatch is amazing.
She rides dick like a rodeo bull per fuck. You guys, you're going to hate overtime today. We ripped you off completely.
Speaking of closeted homosexuals.
Oh, man, I love puss and vagina, and tits feel like a bag of sand.
When I get home and she opens her tits, I go, oh, fuck yeah.
So, Crowder wrote this big, long essay on why abstinence is so fucking based, bro. After having tied the knot at the end of August, that's how I know you haven't fucked. You use phrases like tied the knot. I can now say beyond all shadow of a doubt that it was everything I'd hoped and prayed it would be since childhood. Oh, so you took her butthole?
Oh, God. I don't know about her.
Liked it.
I don't know about her, but he lost his V card that night. Oh no. So your first performance? Oh.
Dude, and you always get a little too hooked on the first person and you overlook a lot of stuff. So yeah, you can't marry that person.
No.
That's going to get bad. And she waited too. Oh, cute. Is that what she told you? That she waited also?
She waited, right.
Let me preface this column by saying this. My wife, I have to get used to saying that. Ugh. And I not only waited sexually in every way. No, we didn't pull the Bill Clinton and technically avoid sex. This motherfucker, even when he was 20, was a hack who like put these little parentheses. Like, he does this when he's talking, too.
Yeah.
Like, he'll shoehorn, like, a joke into a joke into a joke. It's like, dude, have a little bit of confidence that you can set something up. Have a little confidence that you can slow roll this motherfucker. Everything is like a line and then parentheses and then another line. Like Cosby. Crowder does that thing that unfunny kids did in school when they were trying to be funny. And that's just throw as much shit at the wall as they can to see if it sticks.
Just as long as we get a laugh in there somewhere.
He hasn't evolved in 10 years. But we didn't shack up as live-ins, and most importantly, we courted each other in a way that was consistent with our publicly professed values. Stop talking like a Depression-era dock worker. We didn't shack up.
You know what he sounds like? He sounds like
courted.
Gen Z.
What's that?
He sounds like Gen Z. The guys we were just watching. He's just kind of putting out mouthpiece parts.
Ugh. Feeling judged? I couldn't. He said we did it right. Then he says, feeling judged? I couldn't care less. You know why? Because my wife and I were judged all throughout our relationship. What, did you introduce yourself to people and go, hi, my name's this is Hillary, I'm Steven, we don't fuck?
My friend used to do that to me all the time, and I was just like, I don't believe it for a second.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't tell other people.
Plus, they were totally lying. I mean,
right.
It was he's a comedian. It was the joke. It was like, oh no, we're dating. We still haven't had sex yet. We're getting to know each other.
People laughed, scoffed, and poked fun at the young, celibate, naive Christian couple. Yeah, Steven, who's laughing now? Oh, sorry.
Oh, that'll never work. Ha 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 ha. You gotta fuck it first to know you want to keep it. Oh yeah, well, you were right.
This article is not aging well.
Oh no, it isn't.
This whole article is a slam dunk on all those people who laughed at him for not fucking before marriage. He's like, we did it right. People laughed at us. Who's laughing now? Your wife's divorce lawyer?
People said we were crazy. Hey, fucking watch it.
Feeling judged? I couldn't care less. We'd certainly never make it to the wedding without stooping. Oh, God.
Can you just say sack without having sex?
No, because it doesn't involve a man's butthole, so that doesn't count as sex to him. And if we did, our wedding night would be awkward and terrible, they said. Turns out people couldn't have been more wrong. Looking back, I think that the women saying these things felt like the floozies they ultimately... Stop saying floozy!
You're not 70.
God. And the men, with their fickle manhood tied to their pathetic sexual conquests, felt threatened. No, nobody gave a shit. You were the one telling everybody. Everyone else was just uncomfortable. They're going, hey, guys, how you doing? We don't fuck. Okay. So, which one of us is running to the liquor store for the party? I don't. Okay, fun. Our wedding was perfect. Our wedding night was nothing short of amazing. I write this on a plane heading into a tropical paradise with the most beautiful woman to have walked the planet Earth. Hey, Steven, 2023 you. Would you like to repeat that sentence?
I'd like him to read this whole article out loud.
I know everybody says that their bride was the most beautiful in the world. They're wrong. I win.
Right, because it's a competition.
Hey. Yes, you do, Steven.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do. I'd like to tell you a story of our morning after, however. One that
gave her a pill?
Yeah, one that transpired into one of the most glaring epiphanies I've ever had. Oh my God, you did admit you were gay. As my wife, again, still not used to that. Oh, God. Again, floozy, stooping. Patrice O'Neill would like a word with Steven Crowder.
Just say you're gay.
As my wife and I ate breakfast at a local inn, gay, we discussed how excited we were to start the rest of our lives, how scary it was that everything now was so different. At the same time, we overheard the table next to us discussing their own wedding from the night prior. What a coincidence. Hey, you know the divorce rate in this country is 50%? I bet you that couple's still together, statistically speaking. The thing is, nothing's really changed, the bride said. Puzzled, my wife asked, did you get married last night too? So did we. Congratulations, the other dame said. Oh. You know what I'm realizing reading this article you sent me? I've hated Steven Crowder a lot longer than I thought I have.
Well, I've hated him less now because I'm like, well, he's always been this.
He's always been. Yeah, we did, just last night. Where's the groom, my wife innocently, scratch that, naively said. Stop writing like that. Oh, he's sleeping. There was no way he was coming out with me this morning. She paused and smirked. Let's just say he's got a lingering headache from a really good time last night. Yeah, he got fucked up at his wedding and had a great goddamn time.
Yeah.
And Steven Crowder's judging that? You know what that guy doesn't do? Look, okay, Steven, that guy may get fucked up and have a hangover and not come down for breakfast with his wife, but you know what he doesn't do? Make her give the dog dangerous medicine when she's pregnant.
He's also not going to freak out when she decides to go get groceries.
Yeah. He also bought her a car, Steven. That's what people who fuck do. We let our wives drive cars. My heart sank. Firstly, that poor schmuck's good time was simply getting snookered. Stop it.
How?
Stop this.
Stop trying to sound like my grandpa. It's fucking weird. All right? I'm getting uncomfortable here.
Steven Crowder has always been a giant phony. You talk about a chameleon who just blends into his surroundings. He's writing it this way because Fox News is all old people. So he's trying to fit in with the elderly. Oh, this guy is never... Steven Crowder doesn't know who Steven Crowder is. He's like Robert Downey Jr. at the end of Tropic Thunder. I'm not Neil Armstrong. I'm not Sergeant Lincoln Osiris. I'm not Father O'Malley. He doesn't know who he is. Not enjoying the company of close family and long-lost friends with a clear head and clean conscience. Not staring in awe at his beautiful new wife. Wanting to soak in every glimmer of her eyes as she shot him heart-racing looks from across the dance floor. As Kevin Brennan would say, not taking all the cheesy pictures as they cut the cake, not even carrying her across that sweet threshold as they nervously anticipated their nightcap. My wife and I got married in an amazing city. We got married in a beautiful, luxurious garden, and then we drank and fucked. And ate delicious dinners at a lakeside fucking restaurant. Suck my dick, Steven.
You're taking this pretty personal.
Well, I hate people who are like, I did it the right way, and everyone else. And it's great to read this and then realize 11 years after this wedding day, that was so amazing and so beautiful.
And so perfect. Done the right way.
Fucking watch it. I'll release all your mental health records, you fucking bitch. I love it.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Thank you for sending me this article. I love it that this went from my beautiful wife and everyone who gets drunk and has a good time on their wedding is a fool to I'll release your fucking psych records, you stupid bitch. It's awesome.
My beautiful life partner, who's my wife. I have to get used to saying that.
Oh, no,
I'm getting my own house, bitch.
Go have the kids by yourself, you dumb whore.
You go ahead and give birth. I'm going to have dude surgery, so I can have pecs.
Yeah. He acted like he was actually dying when in reality he just had I want to look like a bigger man chest surgery.
So to that whole
hey, how about you just try benching, you fucking word I can't say on YouTube? Hold on.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
So you gave everyone shit where you're like, I've been off air because I've been dealing with health issues and with my children, and if you should question me and call that out, like, how dare you talk, like, so you weren't even with the kids.
No.
You piece of shit.
Steven, me at 50% custody spends more time with his kids than you do. Just letting you know.
I have no custody, but I see my daughter at least, 3-4 hours a day every day.
Yeah.
Good night every night. I feel like I've done more than Steven.
Yes. And you don't even have a legal piece of paper that says you can.
Yeah. I literally just had the kid to prove I wasn't a virgin.
Yeah. Well, he got married to prove he wasn't a virgin because the rest of us did it wrong. So he says he probably won't remember any of it. Instead, he got smashed. He was that guy at his own freaking wedding. Yeah, sounds like a blast. Then I realized something. Our wedding was truly a once-in-a-lifetime event. Don't beat yourself up, Steven. It's a 2 or 3-in-a-lifetime event for you, buddy.
Don't worry. The next one will be better.
See, there's nothing wrong with doing it until you get it right. There's nothing wrong with that. It's much better than living the one. Think about it. You get to live one time, and then you're done. So get it right. No matter what you have to do, get it right. There's nothing wrong with Steven not having his marriage work out and maybe finding someone he's more compatible with and he'll be happier with. It's the fact that you preened and postured and bragged and were cunty to everyone else about how you did it right, and there's no other way to do it. And now it's biting you right in the ass. I don't know. Is the way I did it this time right? I don't. Works for me. I love it. I think it's great. I would never tell anyone else to do the same exact thing because that's probably not right for them. But boy, do I love that Steven Crowder wrote this article like 10 years ago and
just came home to roost.
I don't think he would stand by a word of it today. Do yours the right way. If you're wondering whether you should wait, whether you should just give in, become a live-in harlot mimbo and do it the world's way, if you're wondering whether all of the mocking, the ridicule, the incredible difficulty of saving yourself for your spouse is worth it, let me tell you without a doubt that it is. Your wedding can be the most memorable day and night of your life or just another party. No, for me, not should your wedding be just another party. It should be the party. That's why we did it in a beautiful garden in Las Vegas, Nevada, where we love taking vacations together. And then we went all over one of the most fun towns in the world and just did it up. And then we fucked.
Why do you say it so angrily?
Because sex is always a vicious endeavor when I'm involved. All right, woman, take off your clothes. There's a lot of blood. We're gonna fuck. I like to say it like Vince McMahon. I'm gonna pull out my cock.
He's gonna puke.
He's gonna. She's gonna puke. Every time April blows me, I just try to put it in there as far as I can. I go, she's gonna puke. She's gonna puke. We have to grab that clip, right?
Yeah, I have that sound drop on my board.
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. This is me shoving my cock down April's throat.
Well, I've got one thing I want you to do for me, okay?
That's what I say to
be
her.
right back over here.
All the time.
You go about 10.
Huh?
Here we go.
I think I'll be good. Some more?
Huh?
Okay, so now this is me inserting my cock into April's mouth.
Try not to get it on the rest of my table here.
That's what I say too. This is all me talking, by the way.
Huh? Can you do that? Huh? You gonna get sick?
That's a possibility.
Huh? Oh. Huh? Oh my God! He's gonna puke! He's gonna puke! He's gonna puke! He's gonna puke!
That's it. Oh man.
And then I laugh afterwards. See, Steven, that's how you get married. You fucking noob. Hobo Chili Recipe with $4.99 says, watch out for that Adolf Hitler. He's a bad egg. This transatlantic paperboy shtick is just weird. Is this how they talk in Canada? No, this is how they talk when they don't know who they are, and they're just playing whatever character they think will pay them the most money.
Yeah, because he came here from Canada, and he's been playing American boy the whole time.
And heterosexual his entire marriage. The guy who wrote that article wanted to convince you that he's into chicks.
Remember, he did it the right way. He waited until he was married.
Yes.
And now that he's divorced, he can wait some more.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you very much. Guys, it's over. The goal is out for today. Not only that, we have a new VIP here on Steel Toe. Nicholas with $250 says, Johnny makes me wet.
It's probably just bladder leakage.
And Scarface says, for overtime, pores pick up the rest. Well, it's been picked up. So we were at 60. We just had 180 when you knock out the cost of the VIP package. So that means what? We're 120 into tonight?
Yep.
All right, there you go. That means 230 130 for the Tuesday evening goal. Well, guys, it's I guess we'll put that up there now. You guys are about halfway through this evening's goal. Thank you very much. See, I just got really fucking aggressive and just started screaming and yelling. Do you guys want to see? I want to ask the audience. By the way, Nicholas, the new VIP, contact April so you can get all of your VIPs, all your contact information to us so we can send out all the merch and everything else. We'll probably put, April, I'm thinking we'll do that merch order at the end of the week, probably. So if you wanted to become If you want to become a VIP or anything like that and get that in the next few weeks here, that's going to be this Friday or Saturday. We'll put that order in. Mr. Approachable has all the information for you to send that over. All right, audience and Johnny, since we went into that Crowder article about the celibacy and everything else, do you want to watch have you ever seen his back and forth about celibacy and masturbation with Amy Schumer on Fox News? Oh, do you guys want to revisit? Again, it's fun to go back and watch all these Crowder moral posturing things.
Because it didn't work out?
Because not only because it fell apart, or not only because it didn't work out, but because he bragged
about his method.
And he told everyone it was the right way and everything else. So if you guys would like to see that, I want to know in the chat if you guys want to go back and watch the Crowder Amy Schumer thing. Aaron fucks April sounding like Vince McMahon says, say the celibacy line again, Aaron. What was the celibacy line? I can't remember the celibacy line. Give me my line or I'm going to puke. I'm going to puke. Yeah, they want to see the Steven Crowder, Amy Schumer thing. This was bad because it's going to make Amy Schumer look better than Steven Crowder.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Steven Crowder. They were on Redeye together. This is back when people still liked Amy Schumer. Amy Schumer dunks hard on Steven Crowder's terrible abstinence takes.
Oh, God, they look like shit.
Ironic old clip surfaces.
Old Steven Crowder looks so douchey.
We've been talking.
You mean young Steven Crowder?
Well, yeah, young Steven Crowder, the old.
So this is from the Majority Report with Sam Cedar. He loves shitting on Crowder. Let's go ahead and check this out. By the way, guys, hit the like button, hit share, hit subscribe. We're on pace to get to 10K by the end of May. That's the rallying cry. Let's check this out. Greg Gutfeld hosting Redeye. Look at douchey Steven Crowder. He looks like a dyed hair James Corden.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Gutfeld looks good.
Gutfeld looks great. Bill Schultz looks much better than he does now. And Amy Schumer looks a lot better.
Yeah.
Than she does now. Then again, this is all 8-9 years ago.
So this was probably still when Jeselnik was in the picture and she was funny?
Yes, when he was still, taking care of the writing, allegedly. All right, so this is Crowder and Schumer talking about jacking off.
Steve, here's my question. It's admirable. When do you stop? When do you stop with the abstinence? How will you know it's time?
Well, once you have a ring on your finger, obviously. The only way to know for sure is once you're married. And of course, people know I'm a Christian. This column is not at all pushing faith in anybody. It's just talking about the actual benefits. If you really want to argue for abstinence, you can stop the argument and be abstinent, don't get sick and die.
Yeah.
But
when was Steven Crowder funny?
Right? Like, how did this happen? You know what it is? Billionaires got behind him because he was young, and they pushed him because, the Glenn Becks and all these people, they were like, well, we're not going to reach young people because we're more, 40, 50, 60, middle-aged guys. And so if we just have this guy talk really fast, kids are dumb, and they'll follow this dude. You got to remember, the people who are in their 30s and 40s simping for Crowder now were in their teens. And they were in their teens and 20s when he was coming up. So they're dumb. They're easily led. It's not just liberals and progressives who have dumb young people that follow everything they say. It's Republicans, too. And Crowder's a great example of that. They saw this guy, and they were like, yeah, he's trad as fuck. I like him. No, he's boring and probably gay. Stop it. Stop following false idols.
So he is Republican.
So he is. He's closeted.
I can say from personal experience that it does build a bond of trust. Constantly you're...
no, these guys aren't good. I don't want their clipping.
Yeah, I don't want your hot takes.
Yeah, I don't want you guys' hot takes. Go back to the clip. Here we go.
That would let me into that club.
Right.
It's, she's going to sleep with me, then she'll sleep with anybody.
I'm Canadian. They won't let me in.
Yeah.
Except for Canadian Club Ginger Ale.
Amy, do you have any thoughts on this?
Yes, but also, if I sleep with a guy on the first date, usually if a guy holds my hand, he's going to wind up. So here's the thing. I don't think that.
That's a funny line. That's old funny Amy when she was just a stupid whore.
Oh, and by the way, I don't actually believe that every guy that held her hand got to fuck her.
No, I think she was being funny.
Yeah.
Which is hard to tell knowing what we know now. Boy, both of these two, you talk about a fall from grace. Both of these two are just insufferable now. Although, in fairness, he was insufferable back then.
Yeah, she became.
Amy Schumer did this thing where when she got into Hollywood, she went, oh, yeah, I was just playing a ditzy character. Oh, man, your new character is way better. Brendan Fraser from The Whale. That's a really good character. We just eat ding-dongs and cock. That one's so much better. And talk about how bad your pussy smells.
I don't think that women should use sex as a bargaining chip, and a lot of them do. If I want to sleep with someone, I do it, and I am a monogamous slut. Can I say that on air? Great.
That's not what we're worried about.
But what I'm saying is, I have a higher risk of disease. I also have a much higher risk of fun.
You mean that Steven Crowder doesn't look like a fun dude? I don't know. I got a Ring doorbell video that shows that he can be quite the hoot.
Oh.
And he loves his dog.
Fucking watch it.
Fucking watch. That would be funny if he told Amy Schumer way back then, fucking watch it.
I think to my point by saying that, you don't think it should be used as a bargaining tool.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as, the kind of point of the column is that abstinence is the one taboo issue regarding sex. I mean, it's like, oh, be a dirty stand-up comic. You're cracking new ground there, Copernicus. But once you talk about abstinence, everyone all of a sudden, they put you, like, right now, we have to talk about it. Because who is this kid who's talking about abstinence who,
Well, it's who's this kid who's, 23. You don't know who you're going to be sexually yet. So to talk about it with such authority and arrogance.
You know what? I'm actually agreeing with Amy Schumer. It's not
She's making a good point. Is this the fucking Twilight Zone?
Yeah, it's not that you're abstinent, you stupid dick. It's that you're a kid. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about, and you're going to preach to everybody like you know what's best for them.
With authority.
With authority.
I don't know who I'm going to be what?
You don't know who you're going to be sexually yet. You're going to be into really weird things in about
like men's assholes.
Like muscle enlargement surgeries.
Yeah. Oh, I got to make my chest look bigger. Yeah? Who's into that?
I have no doubt. I have no doubt.
Trust me. And the thing is, there should be no confidence. You slip by the dirty comedian thing, but honestly, you call yourself a comedian, but you don't do it that much. Like, I go fishing a couple times a year, but I don't introduce myself on TV as a fisherman. Wow.
Why did this Amy leave us?
Right. I miss this Amy. Where did she go?
Really personal for a concept about abstinence.
Pause it. All right. First of all.
No. I don't like you guys. You guys aren't good.
I have no doubt.
Trust me. And the thing is, there should be no confidence.
He looks like a shitty Dan Aykroyd character from SNL.
Yeah, he does actually kind of like Dan Aykroyd's bastard kid.
This would be like a shitty 1970s Dan Aykroyd character arguing, Amy, you ignorant slut.
Put him in a jumpsuit and he can just say, we're ready to deflower you.
Slip by the dirty comedian thing, but honestly, you call yourself a comedian, but you don't do it that much. Like, I go fishing a couple times a year, but I don't introduce myself on TV as a fisherman.
Wow. This got really personal for a concept about abstinence. I'm saying the whole point.
It wasn't personal, you little bitch. Fuck you. You're sitting there telling everybody else how they should live their life and how they should not have sex. And if you have sex before you're married, you're going to die. Like you're the gym teacher on Mean Girls. And then as soon as someone gets a good one in on you, you go, wow, this got really personal. I got to tell you, Johnny, he hasn't changed.
No. He fucking picked a fight. He made fun of her being a comedian, like somehow
a dirty comedian.
Dirty comedian. And then she came back at the diss he threw at her. She's like, yeah, you slid that under there, but that's kind of weird. You call yourself a comedian. I go fishing a couple of times a year. I don't call. So she just burns him and he turns around like, oh, this is getting so personal.
Getting really it's not personal. She just shit on you for not being funny.
And by the way, you started with the shitting on her, so
right. You're right. God damn, he really is the same fucking guy. He hasn't grown a bit. He did the same thing to Amy Schumer that he did to his wife.
He's still gay,
and he's still a homosexual.
Okay. Up on stage, we even talk about it in the column and talk about anything dirty that they want. But the second you mention abstinence, people, they pucker with discomfort. Like, oh no, we can't talk about this. And you're vilified as judgmental.
No, they don't. No, they pucker up at some 23-year-old douchebag who's never gotten his dick wet telling them how they should fuck or not.
Yeah, buddy, you're missing the part where you're not being vilified as judgmental. You're literally telling people you're doing it the right way, which immediately is judging everyone who doesn't do it your way.
What they're doing is they're calling you out for being a dingleberry. That's what they're doing.
You're being judgmental.
That's just it. Every time Crowder gets his ass kicked at something or someone's funnier than him, well, this is really personal. No, not at all. That fisherman joke was not personal.
And it was dead on. Oh, yeah. By the way,
Anthony Jeselnik, great line. Great line.
He's in her ear. But no, he, by the way, I love how after this, too, he doesn't continue that with his career of, holding back comedians lest they be funnier than him. Oh, shit.
Oh, my God. What if the Amy Schumer Fox thing was the precursor to the shut the fuck up Dave Landau light?
No. Dave Landau can blame Amy for everything.
Oh, no. If it weren't for Amy Schumer, there would have never been a shut up Dave light.
Wasn't for that uppity.
Statistically, it's the healthiest thing to do. It is conducive towards a better marriage by a 25%.
Yeah, statistically, staying home and not going on vacation is the healthier thing to do, you fucking dork.
Statistically, people who never drive are in fewer car accidents.
Yes. By the way, I'm telling you, this is where the gun holsters came from.
Oh, yeah.
This is where the fight like hell came from. This is who he is. He's a little dork.
He's a chameleon. He's putting on the skin he thinks he needs to wear.
He's a little dorky guy, and all of Steven Crowder's changes over the last 10 years are aesthetic. It's the gun holster. It's the plastic surgery to get the chest expanded.
Because he needs to look the part. He doesn't believe he's playing it well
It's
enough.
the tighter T-shirt. But deep down, we've still got Dan Aykroyd from the 70s shitty SNL character who says things like Stuppen and gets owned by Amy Schumer on Fox News. That's who he really is. And we saw that in the video with his wife. He's trying hard to be what he thinks masculinity is. Steven, I'm telling you this now in a friendly manner. Liberate yourself. Be who you are.
Just say you're gay.
That's all you need to do. That's it.
Fred, both physically.
It only takes that one person, though, and there's no contract that the person's not going to cheat on you because they're abstinent. She could fall in love with somebody else.
Well, actually, there is a contract. That's what a marriage is.
Oh, there is a contract. That's what a marriage is. How's that working out for you?
There is a contract. That's what a marriage is. Mine even comes with an NDA.
Yeah. Ask my former employees. Wait, you can't. You can't ask them. They can't answer you, or I'll sue them into oblivion. I would like somebody to smash cut this with the divorce announcement on his show and the I'm going to release all of her medical records.
Guess what I'm doing when I go home?
That if you could smash cut that would be awesome. Just to take him going, actually, there is a contract. It's a marriage. And then all of a sudden, I'm going to be releasing medical records, mental health records. I'm going to fight this bitch to death.
She could fall in love with somebody else.
Actually, there is a contract. That's what a marriage is.
It's a contract that more than 60% of people break.
No, actually, that's not true. Actually, if you even look at the new U.S. Census Bureau statistics, more than 70% of first-time marriages last.
Okay, but then the guy goes off and sleeps with a young boy.
Oh, somebody just called Crowder's future.
Oh, look, it made him smile.
He's thinking about the future.
Oh, that reminds me. I need to go to McDonald's. One with a playland. Crowder's thinking.
Ba-da-da-da-da, eventually.
I love this. Oh, this is so much fun going back. This is why you have to stop morally preening and morally posturing at people. Live your life, do the best you can, and then when you fuck up, because we all fuck up, you can go to people and go, hey, I fucked up. You know, because you didn't tell them how to live their life. You didn't say, this is the only way to do it, and this is how the world works, and this, blah, 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 blah. If you go preaching at everybody about what they have to do, you better make sure you're the squeaky, cleaniest motherfucker who's ever lived.
Like you said when he started calling out his wife, it was like, when you pull the shell, you better make sure your closet is squeaky clean, motherfucker. Like, yeah.
You better make sure you're not in it.
Oh,
good, you guys stayed married.
It's Jorge, the gardener.
Oh, shit.
But there's infidelity.
Well, once you bring out the statistics that guys are running around rampantly sleeping with young boys. First of all, I'm not a boy.
Have you seen Congress?
I have characteristics as such.
All I'm saying is yes, you're right. Of course, it is way safer to not have sex, but yeah, but if you have sex with one person, maybe they've had sex with one person. It only takes that one. I've probably had sex with, I don't know, a baker's 2 dozen, you know, and I'm fine.
Mike Baker? Sex with Mike Baker? He is happily married. Thus proving your point.
He's hot. All I'm saying is not cheating with a contract.
You're abstinent, but not by choice.
No. He's cool.
All right, well, we can pause it.
I think that's the end of their Oh, wait, maybe. Oh, nope. It's not the end of their argument. Hold on. They're still going to argue with each other.
Abstinence is directly linked to really good abs. That's the problem.
That is a problem.
It's
I've
true.
got a beer gut.
But I have to
Yeah,
say,
right
my
here.
last 3 relationships, which each lasted between 2 to 5 years, we slept with each other almost immediately. And it's because I knew that I wanted to be with them, you know?
Except
But why'd you kill them?
Except at the 5.
And, you know, in fairness to Amy Schumer, she's not sitting here saying that that's what people have to do. Steven Crowder is sitting here going, it's way better to just wait until you're married. How would you know, dickweed? You haven't tried it the other way. Now that you've gotten divorced, now you can go fuck whoever you want. Go fuck. Go fuck all of them. Everybody. And then at the end of that, you'll find out you're into dudes. But I'm just saying, go out there and try it and see if the next time it doesn't work out better for you.
Knew that I wanted to be with them, you know?
Except
But why'd you kill them?
Except at the 5-year mark.
Yeah, but so what? At least I figured it out, and I didn't get married and spend my life with somebody that I hate.
But statistically,
Oh, that didn't age very well, Steve. Oh, I'm so glad we decided to watch this. Thank you, Johnny, for finding that Fox News article.
And I haven't asked you when.
statistically, that's wrong. I mean, if you want to disregard stats, in
What,
fact, then you can
statistically,
say-
what's wrong?
Statistically, 87% of people who wait until they're married are happier, and 52% aren't. And the same thing.
Wait a minute. Who the fuck made up that statistic? Like, this is my problem with Steven. He's AutismoBot 3000. He goes, oh, I found a study once that said the thing I wanted it to say, so I'm going to quote that study for years and years. I bet you this disingenuous piece of shit still quotes that same study, even though it was done at least 10 to 15 years ago. And by the way, who gives a shit what the study says about marriage and sex? It's a personal thing. Like, if I'm sitting here going, oh, the way April and I do it works for us, I'm not going to look at a poll that says 93% of people say that you guys should be doing it that way. And I go, oh, man, I better throw away what makes me happy so I can do it the way that poll says I should. God, Steven is just not, he's missing things that make you human. Because you see, back in the slave days, they used to take the, no, this is not a Jimmy the Greek rant. But he's missing some kind of behavior. Like Johnny said earlier, like a Dexter Morgan thing. There's some synapse that isn't firing in his brain that takes away some of the human experience because he's communicating in like polls he read on the internet when it comes to whether or not you like having sex before you're married or not. That's not a polling issue. That's not an approval rating issue.
These are not
How do
Christian
you have
funded
statistics
studies.
on people's happiness?
You tell them, are you happy?
Are they-
you emotionally
is there a church
satisfied?
smiling?
No, you can say, are you emotionally satisfied in your marriage? Yes, no. By 25% spread, both spouses who are virgins. Yes. Are you sexually satisfied in your marriage? Yes.
That's because you haven't taken other dick and you don't know any better, Steve.
How can you be satisfied if you don't realize that you're into dudes yet?
Right, exactly. You're lying to yourself, Steve.
Lie. Why?
Just one note.
Okay, I just hate Sam Cedar's whole staff.
Yeah,
like,
I
he's not terrible, but he's got hangers on that are awful.
Every single source of listening, these are things that have been used by the Kinsey Institute.
What I'm
not
saying
calling
is,
that out.
who cares what they said? A lot of people say they have happy marriages, even in therapy, when they're miserable.
So the 25.
Was that Amy Schumer with a crystal ball?
Is she a fucking fortune teller? That's like the third time now. The gay thing? The fucking...
Yeah. Does this Amy kind of make you sad, though?
Yes. Because we could have had that. Where did it go?
I liked that Amy Schumer.
I think that Amy's hot. I want to fuck that Amy again.
Yeah. That Amy Schumer's lovely. Just a dirty little pig slut. Fantastic.
Point spread doesn't matter because only the people who will be lying would be the people who are abstinent.
Sportsbook?
I just don't know any happily married people.
Speaking of statistics,
I don't.
let's get back to my plight.
What?
Statistically, 100% of these women are not calling me back.
That is
Yeah.
true.
Nobody's reading my...
Yeah, I think that's
All right, Bill Schultz Bill is Bill. That's all. All right, well, that's the end of that. Well, God, we got to go down Crowder memory lane, and I have to tell you, that was nice. I liked that.
I have a little audio video project to do later.
Yeah, now you can smash cut up all of
All of that shit. That's going to be fun as fuck.
Dead Jester calling it pre-Mandela effect Schumer. That was broke Amy. She used to be cute but dirty girl next door. Yeah. And then when she got famous, she went, "Oh yeah, I was just playing a character."
Well, I'm sorry, Toots, but we like the character way more than you.
Right. Go be the character again.